I'm with FNB since '89. It's a long time. I've been a bit of the furniture around here at the moment, and I currently find myself stationed in Mpumalanga. I'm the regional head here, and I look after business. And so, I've had a huge amount of exposure to entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs tend to put personal development right on the back burners. If there's one thing that I've seen across the country with entrepreneurs is it's that level of energy. So they're much more focused on just doing. They're much more focused on go, go, go. So, their focus always tends to be, we want to grow this business. They've come up with this idea. They've got this concept. They might have even got it incubated and it's got going. So now it's just all about growth, growth, growth. And the sad part about that is that the lack of personal development is really exposed when you start to grow a business, because that's when the real challenges of a business become evident. So that growth phase is actually the phase where you need personal development more than anything. So I think if entrepreneurs could just bring that personal development in, at least during the growth journey, better before, if you can get some of that up front, but if not, at least bring it in during your growth phase. It's critical, because growth is really going to expose some weaknesses if you haven't got a bit of that personal development under the belt. There's definitely differences between those entrepreneurs that have gone through a journey of self-development and those that haven't. And I kind of think maybe there's 4 areas that I'd like to sort of highlight. Those are the ones that I really see commonly. The first one is that inability to step back from operational. So they continue to stay operational in the business. So, early years or early days in your business, it's probably fine to be very operational, very hands-on, have the keys on your belt and you're the one opening and closing every day. But, as that business grows, you've definitely got to be able to step back and become more strategic versus operational, so that you can ensure that this business continues to grow. So I think that's the one thing that they really struggle with. The other thing is service providers. As an entrepreneur, you quickly learn that you definitely need service providers around you. Whether it's somebody to do your accounting, whether it's somebody in your banking world, it doesn't matter who it is. There's often areas where you have to rely on people, and if you haven't developed yourself in some other way, it's very difficult for you to recognize what's good service and what's bad service that's coming to you. So I think that personal development is critical, because unfortunately, poor service providers will prey on the ignorant. So if you don't protect yourself, you're going to get preyed upon. The other one, of course, is managing cash flow. This is probably one of the biggest that we see out there. The bank balance tends to become the profit line for so many entrepreneurs in those early days, and they can't separate their personal sort of spending and their business need, and that's a massive issue, and it's actually the downfall probably of most businesses, because typically these early growth phases, you see nice big chunky bank balances, but you don't understand how those are going to translate into cash flow needs going forward. So cash management and separating personal and business needs is critical. And then I think probably the single biggest differentiator I see is those guys that have spent a bit of time on self-development, just their personal confidence is so much higher. They're able to engage with service providers. They're able to engage with potential customers. They're able to engage with their employees. They're able to engage with their banking partner. It's a huge differentiator, that level of confidence that you see with the guys that have taken that step up through personal development. I think there's a couple of ways that FNB can definitely help. So, the first one for entrepreneurs out there is just through our banking app. You can upskill yourself through Fundaba, which is a platform where we have a lot of content, which gives you those basic. It helps you with the pitfalls of those traps early days in business. It helps you with dealing with growth. And what I like about the Fundaba platform is it's relevant stuff. It's entrepreneurs who will talk to you. It's videos. It's not this heavy text that you got to scroll through and do a lot of reading. It's available in multiple languages, so you can get something that's familiar to you and speaks to you and not difficult to understand. So Fundaba, it's totally free. It's on the FNB banking app, and it's available to anybody. So yeah, just get started on the FNB app and you'll find Fundaba under our business platform. The other one is some of our partnerships through eBucks. eBucks has opened doors to two really great partnerships. One is Bib, B-I-B, Bib Audiobooks, and Bib Audiobooks is a African content audiobook channel. So you can get, and they have a lot of free content in there as well. They have business in there, they have personal development in there, they have a lot of different books and categories. So again, it's audio, it's easy to listen, it's you can do it while driving, you can, it's a great mechanism. And then obviously the other really powerful one is the partnership with Udemy. So Udemy, for as little as 50 Rand a month, you can get a full course. There are just hundreds of topics on Udemy. So Udemy is from some of the most basic skills, self-development. It can be some of your harder skills like Microsoft and Word and how to work with those different packages. And there's just a ton of information on Udemy. So yeah, those are two great platforms. And then I think the other one that you must never underestimate is your banker, your FNB banker. So, if your banker's dealing with entrepreneurs every single day, so he's talking to people who are overcoming challenges, that are seeing challenges, there's just so much information at the fingertips of your banker. So I really believe that's a massive source of information for you. Don't overlook it. They're a great source of help, of guidance, and experience. They've really seen a hell of a lot of entrepreneurs out there, some successful, some not. So they really can give you great insight. So I think, yeah, those are a couple of great channels and very cost effective as well.